Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police 911 Chase. A teen in Fairfax called 911 claiming he had killed 2 people. When officers arrived, the 16-year-old suddenly attacked one of them. He stabbed the officer in the upper body with a knife. The officer survived and was later released from the hospital. The teen was arrested on scene. Investigators confirmed the original 911 call was false. He now faces charges for malicious wounding. One dangerous lie turned into a real act of violence. What started as a seatbelt violation on July 3rd, 2022, turned into a high-speed pursuit through Atlanta's busiest highways. Jonathan Hartger refused to pull over, driving over 95 miles per hour, weaving through traffic, and even going the wrong way on an interstate ramp. Multiple troopers coordinated the chase. After a successful pit, Hartger still resisted. Officers broke his window and deployed a taser before finally taking him into custody. He was found to be driving with a suspended license, using fake plates, and had a warrant out of Michigan. One decision to flee unraveled a chain of deeper violations. What began as 2 home invasion robberies quickly escalated in Riverside on the evening of July 25th, 2022. The suspect, Quentin Larks, carjacked an Amazon van and sped away. Officers used GPS to track the van, which was already crashing into parked cars along Arlington Avenue. Larks refused to stop and led police on a dangerous pursuit through city streets and onto the freeway. He crossed medians, struck multiple vehicles, and ran across freeway lanes on foot, but a tall wall ended his escape. Officers took him into custody. Without further, no one was seriously hurt, but the suspect now faces charges including attempted murder and carjacking. One reckless chain of actions, and the damage can echo far beyond the driver's seat. It was just after 4 p.m. in Pacific Beach when San Diego officers responded to a 911 call from the Taylor Library. A man was threatening people inside with a hatchet in hand. Surveillance showed him slamming computers and cutting cords. He walked out before officers found him nearby, still holding the weapon.
Hey, put your hands up, take the axe out, put it down, put the axe down, put the axe down, put the axe down, hey, get some distance, drop it.
Officers gave clear commands, but he refused. As he raised the hatchet over his head, one officer fired.
Drop it.
Medical aid was given immediately. No one else was harmed, but one outburst in a quiet library nearly turned into tragedy. Sometimes calm voices aren't enough, and split-second decisions must follow. Deputies spotted Daniel Harris in a white Kia with a felony warrant for terroristic threats. Before they could act, he drove off. The chase moved onto the Beachline Highway with speeds reaching up to 75 miles per hour. Troopers tried slowing him down and used two Petit maneuvers. The second Petit stopped the vehicle. Harris stepped out with his hands up and was taken into custody without further incident. He now faces multiple charges. Some runs might feel like freedom, but they often end behind locked doors.
Get your ass out right now! I'm trying to!
On April 17, 2024, a man stole an ambulance from a Georgia hospital while paramedics were still inside. They bailed out as the vehicle sped off.
Phoenix has the ball.
The chase crossed multiple jurisdictions, with officers trying to stop the ambulance as it ran lights and hit several vehicles. A spike strip finally deflated its tires, but the suspect kept going.
Hey, watch him.
Be on go. Be on go.
Watch him.
Yeah.
Watch him. No.
Heavy traffic over here. Yeah, I'm finna rebel. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Okay. Oh,
A Petit maneuver forced the ambulance into a pole. The suspect fled on foot and was caught moments later. Stealing an emergency vehicle doesn't just break laws, it breaks trust. When lives depend on response time, recklessness has no place behind the wheel. Rain was falling over Pensacola, and when troopers tried to stop a speeding Hyundai Genesis on May 23, 2023, the driver was also following too closely on wet roads. Instead of pulling over, the driver continued southbound on Palafox Street, refusing to comply. Florida Highway Patrol initiated a pursuit, working quickly to prevent the vehicle from crossing into oncoming traffic. When a simple stop becomes a chase, lives are instantly at risk. In moments like this, staying calm behind the wheel could mean everything.
Put your hands up!
On June 9th, 2024, a domestic dispute escalated dangerously in Pomona when 60-year-old Kenneth Gennardini fired a gun inside his home. He fled the scene and collided with another driver at Holt and White. Officers arrived quickly and tried to negotiate.
Get your hands up! Don't move for anything and get shot! Keep your hands where I can see them, you're gonna get bit! Get out of the car! Get out of the car with your hands up! The car out the window then!
The uninvolved motorist was rescued using a SWAT vehicle and received medical help, but when Gennardini reached for a gun and pointed it toward officers, police opened fire.
Cease fire! Cease fire! Cease fire! Fire! Do it! Put your hands up!
The suspect survived and is receiving treatment. Weapons are never the answer to conflict. A dramatic pursuit unfolded in Florida after troopers spotted a vehicle reported stolen days earlier. When officers tried to stop it, the driver sped away without hesitation. The chase continued across several city roads, putting the public at serious risk. Officers performed a precise pit maneuver to end the threat. The suspect's vehicle spun out and came to a stop. He was taken into custody without further incident. East Hartford, Connecticut, May 19th, 2024. Police responded to a call about a man flashing a gun at a tow operator. On arrival, a white Infiniti suddenly fled, hitting a police car and knocking down 2 adults holding children.
20, hit my car. Stop it! Stop it! Yo! Stop the car! Stop the car!
This case reminds us, one reckless move can endanger lives, even those of innocent kids. A stolen Dodge Durango suddenly appeared at a Chevron gas station. As officers moved in, the driver sped off, weaving through heavy traffic, then slammed into a patrol car. But it didn't end there. The suspect jumped out and tried to flee on foot.
He's running.
Hey, I'm gonna send this dog over. You better surrender. I'm gonna send this dog over. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna send the dog. The
The K-9 unit was ready. Minutes later, he was taken down and handcuffed on the spot. A woman with him claimed she didn't know the car was stolen, but words can't erase actions. One moment of complicity can cost you your freedom. What started as a routine stop quickly turned into a dangerous situation. Police began chasing a vehicle linked to 2 armed carjackings earlier that day. When officers tried to stop the car, the driver took off.
Alright, they're taking over us.
Turn my light sirens on.
Ready for the air. Tracks, taking an armed robbery carjacking on District 1, occupied at least 4 times. Alright, getting stuck in traffic. We're just south of the Locust exit here. Make sure we're patched with 5.
The chase continued onto I-43, with the suspect weaving through traffic at high speed, forcing other drivers to swerve out of the way.
Alright, continuing northbound on 43. Quarter mile from Keith. White Chevy Trax, no plates, occupied 4 times, wanted for an armed robbery carjacking, District 1. Alright, continuing northbound, 43 north, 3233 in pursuit. Looks like they're going to be blocked by construction equipment here.
Near a construction zone, the vehicle got stuck between barriers and a cement truck. Officers gave multiple commands to stop, but the driver reversed, hitting a squad car, then backed up again while an officer stood behind. An officer was forced to fire after the situation got out of control.
Get off the ground! Hands! 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 Shots fired! Shots fired! That is one! Everybody
2 suspects were injured, including a pregnant woman. It ended in a way no one wanted. The other 6 were taken into custody without further incident. Was it worth it when everything falls apart in just seconds? If you agree, comment yes.
Back up towards the sound of my voice. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming.
Where do you want the freeway shut down today?
October 30th, 2022, 3:53 a.m. Officer Klein noticed a black Hyundai stopped deep in the intersection of North Cranberry and Toledo Blade in Northport, Florida.
Northport.
Okay. Where are you headed to?
Well, see, it looks in Northport. I was just trying to,
Your fake cut scared me when I walked up. I forgot tomorrow's Halloween.
Pardon?
I said your fake cut had scared
Plates
me
were
when I walked
expired
up.
since
Oh,
2021.
I'm like, oh,
The
boy.
driver's license suspended. Behind the wheel sat
When you're
Naomi
sitting at the
Furr,
light, back here, make the
alone,
left,
Yeah.
dressed
all
for
the
a
way up in the
Halloween
intersection.
party.
Alright, we'll come right back over here so we don't get hit. Alright, so, listen, tonight's not my first night doing this. Where are y'all really coming from? Because your eyes are bloodshot and glossy. Your speech is slightly slurred.
I'm just very tired.
Just take like 2 steps back.
Okay.
You wear glasses, contacts, anything like that?
I wear contacts.
Okay. Are they in right now?
Yes, right.
Are they permanent? Are they hard or soft?
I always take them out every night.
Okay, so they're soft. Go like this?
Yes.
Arms straight down your side. That's right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So, and then right here, obviously you see this fog line right here?
Yep.
What I want you to do is put your right foot in front of your left, touching heel to toe like this.
Like this?
Yes. So go ahead and get back with your right foot in front of your left, touching heel to toe.
Her eyes were bloodshot,
If you have
her
no
words
questions, you can go ahead
slurred.
again.
She struggled to explain where she had been and why she was driving.
3, 4, 5, 6, 5.
Okay.
She
What
said,
number-
"I
do you
promise
remember
I'll
what
get
number
someone to
I told you
pick
to
me
stop?
up. I just want to go home."
Start at 38 and then start at 49 and I forgot what the second one was.
Okay.
I just didn't
I got
really.
it. Just do me a favor, put your hands on your back. Put your under rest and back. Okay.
Furrer refused a breath test. Officers found 2 open Fireball bottles and an empty White Claw in her car. She was arrested for DUI.
I don't want to get out of it ever.
But you,
I literally stopped
you're
and
not
I
even,
had somebody pick me
you're
up.
not even supposed to be driving in the first place. You have 5 different suspensions on your license. Yes, I am the one arresting you, but the decision to make the arrest is already out of my hands. So let's walk back.
Why?
Because everything we've done tonight is on video. Everything. The car, both of us, we're videoing everything.
Now you just had a wreck.
There are moments that don't give you time to think twice.
Get out the car. Get out. Get out. Tires are flat.
On July 15th, 2022 in Byron, Georgia, police were tracking an SUV that matched the description from an emergency call. The driver refused to cooperate, suddenly reversed into a civilian vehicle.
She's not gonna make it far. Go.
Then sped forward, striking an officer in a patrol car. While fleeing, she injured 2 civilians and collided with 3 more police vehicles, even with blown out tires. The pursuit ended when officers surrounded the SUV and arrested Sierra Hibbert, 24 years old.
Got in the car. You need some help over here. I got you. Sir. Ma'am. We got it. just tried to kill 10 people.
No, I didn't, sir.
Alex, what's wrong?
Stop! I didn't do it.
It won't fit. It won't fit. Get it. Make it fit.
A small child in the back seat was found unharmed. The vehicle was badly damaged, but the aftermath went far beyond metal and shattered glass.
Turn in through line park.
Have a good one.
See your hands. See your hands. Put your hands on the thing. Put your hands there.
Deputies pulled over Brittany Jeffords, 22, for a traffic violation. A male passenger exited the vehicle and was arrested.
Go, Joe. Come on. I know she's getting ready to run. That's a sheep.
But Jeffords suddenly sped off, launching a high-speed chase. She crashed through a fence, tore across yards, and nearly flipped her SUV.
She got it good now.
The pursuit ended when a deputy used a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to roll multiple times. Jeffords was ejected from the SUV and hospitalized with injuries. She survived and now faces charges including felony fleeing and reckless driving.
No, I'm gonna bring the bag. I'll put the bag in the car.
A Florida trooper stopped to assist a pedestrian on I-4 when he was suddenly punched in the face. The struggle quickly escalated until several passing drivers stopped to help. They successfully restrained the suspect, who was taken into custody shortly after. Police later thanked the citizens for their brave and timely actions.
Fuck out here, you motherfuckers!
This traffic stop could have turned deadly in seconds. On November 11th in Bucyrus, Ohio, officers pulled over 38-year-old Jacob Davidson after linking him to a recent shooting in Morrow County. As they approached the vehicle, a gunshot rang out from inside. K-9 officer Devin Wireman reacted instantly, returning fire to protect his team.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Don't you fucking move! Don't fucking move! You fucking move, I'll blast you, motherfucker! You hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You fucking move!
Yes, sir.
You're gonna fucking die!
Yes, sir.
What the hell are you doing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No officers were injured, and Davidson was arrested at the scene. He's now facing serious charges, including attempted murder of a police officer. Every stop can carry risk, but pulling a weapon only leads to tragedy. Let's remember, when officers give you a command, compliance saves lives. Police responded to a chilling 911 call.
Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Shots fired! Shots fired!
The officer fired. Edmondson fell, but stood up again with the knife still in hand.
Drop it!
He advanced a second time, and the officer was forced to fire again.
Get out! Drop the knife! Shots fired. Give me units, please. We're in the middle of Ridge Road. I need the roadblock now. Drop it so I can help you. Drop it. Drop the knife. Drop it.
Drop the gun! Drop the knife!
It's a knife.
Hey,
Drop it.
sir!
Want to kill him over?
Edmondson was pronounced dead at the scene. This tragic event reminds us, mental health crises can turn violent in seconds, and split-second decisions can mean life or death.
I don't have gloves on. Fuck. I have the scissors.
What started as a quiet afternoon turned into a tense standoff. An off-duty OKC PD officer was flagged down by a man claiming someone had just pointed a gun at him.
What's your name, bud? What's your name, bud?
The suspect, Reginald Davis, was armed and angry. When officers arrived, Davis fired a shot, then shouted he wouldn't go back to prison.
Do not do it, man. We do not want to hurt you, okay?
He's got the gun in his right hand, but it's in. See, it's a long barrel. It's sticking out there.
We don't want to shoot you, okay?
He refused to drop the gun and dared officers to shoot. To avoid deadly force, officers deployed a beanbag round.
Hey, put your hands up and turn around. Put your hands up and turn around. Stay in line, stay in line, stay in line. Hey, keep your hands! Watch your hands. Hey, calm down, man. We're not here to hurt you, okay? Beanbag, beanbag, beanbag. Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Shots fired, shots fired. I can't see him, I can't see him.
He was shot, taken to the hospital, and later charged with 6 serious offenses. No officers were harmed. This case reminds us, when warnings are ignored and weapons are raised, the outcome can be tragic.
It's in the bag, I got the gun.
June 13th, 2020, Victor Towett, wanted for manslaughter in California, fled a court date and returned to Pittsburgh. That night he carjacked a vehicle, resisted tasers, and disappeared into the dark. The next day, he was spotted near a stolen white pickup, then rammed a trooper and kicked off a wild chase. He vanished into a tunnel, only to be tracked by helicopter moments later.
Car before he ditched the truck and hopped a retaining wall.
He's running towards the freeway.
Head on into Lafayette. TC, head on into Lafayette unit. Look out towards the freeway.
We need units on 24. He jumped on the 24.
Towett stole more cars, survived a 20-foot fall, got hit by a truck, and slammed into multiple cruisers.
On 24 got hit by a car. We're on 3 medic. Lafayette unit.
Attempting to carjack a white sedan.
Attempting to carjack a white sedan.
Every unit on 24. He's running up to every car he can.
He even wore a reflective vest he stole from his own father's truck.
The Lafayette car. He's forcing entry right now into a car.
Forcing entry into it.
Driving off with him, hanging off the car. He's entering the tunnel. Left before the tunnel, or right before the tunnel.
Copy 215 vehicle right door. What's the description on that car?
4-door white Toyota Highlander. He's in the car. 215 it. He's in the tunnel now.
White Toyota Highlander 215 it in the tunnel.
White with the. We lost visual. He's going through the tunnel. It's white with the sunroof.
Police.
You're not working well. He actually taking a left on Keller Avenue. Actually taking a left on Keller. Left on Down Boulevard for Keller. Now past the Maynard. He's getting back on west on Canadian. I-80 from Down Boulevard. Okay, just keep with another car going the wrong way.
With another vehicle.
Again, now he's running across the lanes of traffic, running to the south.
Southbound across 580, Footbell.
He's shedding clothes, he's running.
He ran against traffic on the highway, stripped his clothes, and fled into the woods. K-9 units finally caught him, and now he faces 15 new charges on top of manslaughter.
When they're taking him into custody, he and he left at the end of the road where all of our patrol units are staged.
I'll be taking him into custody in AFIRM, AMR to.
Pierce County, Washington, a 19-year-old suspect linked to armed robberies was spotted in traffic. Deputies identified the vehicle, a silver BMW stolen at gunpoint in Vancouver, tied to multiple crimes across counties.
Get out of the car!
Just ran over my foot.
Get out of the car! Stop! Stop! Stop!
As officers moved in, Mendoza tried to flee, crashing into 3 cars.
He's going to head towards 160 and try to get sticks out.
Sticks out. We're heading towards Canada.
They're getting on a motorcycle.
Then he jumped onto a stolen motorcycle. A deputy opened fire, striking Mendoza 3 times. He was taken to the hospital. A stolen handgun was found at the scene.
Shots fired, any officer has been hit.
On September 2nd, 2023, officers approached a stolen vehicle linked to a murder suspect.
We need to go. You see any movement, 75?
No, I don't see any. I'm going to creep up. Police block the entranceway. We have stop sticks ready for the sheriff.
We need to move in. Police, stop! Stop!
As they moved in with weapons drawn, the suspect suddenly hit the gas, triggering a high-speed pursuit.
They should 8725. They're taking on out of the west area. Southbound. You got somebody with you, take him out.
I can't right now. Now they're going straight down, straight down.
the 115.
The vehicle sped off recklessly, weaving through traffic, ignoring commands and firing at police. One patrol car lost control and spun out after a sharp turn. In the middle of the chaos, a calm, almost humorous response from the officer suddenly eased the tension.
Wait station. We should probably block off the on-ramp.
The chase continued as the suspect drove against traffic, crossed the median, and returned to the highway.
Take him out. We need to crash him out. Going to set up a flight at the 137. Yeah, when you have the chance, you need to take him out as hard as possible. South of the 15.
Okay, south of the 15.
Approaching the 19. Coming in the construction zone. Visual contact.
A pit maneuver was attempted, but the suspect escaped again, still armed and still firing.
Stop.
Shots fired.
Full range. Well, 2 rounds. Full range in the median. We're back on the on-ramp.
Okay, 1050, did you shoot your rounds?
Right. You can rifle.
Okay.
Craggy our unit figures. Crashing out. He's still in the ditch.
Eventually, he lost control and crashed into a ditch. For nearly 2 hours, he refused to surrender, until officers finally moved in and secured the scene.
Car.
September 11, 2024, Trooper Silva joined a pursuit of a stolen white truck near Okeechobee Road. The vehicle refused to stop and kept heading east.
I got him. Coming head on to me. Coming head on. Switching up at 1.
I got it. No problem. Getting to Old East on Soda 7.
1155 no south 23.
Looking like it's gonna take no metals up.
It's a white work van. All right, South River Drive.
South River Drive, eastbound, 826.
The driver weaved through traffic and hit a car near NW 74th Street. Silva attempted a pit, but missed the first time.
but the vehicle's continuing.
He tried again at NW 72nd Avenue. This time, the truck spun out into the median. 3 suspects bailed and ran. All were caught shortly after, one with help from K-9 Gunner. They were checked at the hospital and booked into TGK jail. October 19th, 2021, Rosemead, California. Deputies were called to a business after a man claimed he was being chased by police and had a murder warrant.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Good, good.
Oh, that's over there. That's what I do.
Over there, where?
That's inside.
Well, he has mine inside. What's your name, man? Adrian. Adrian? Yeah. Adrian what? Abelar. Abelar? Yeah. With a B?
The suspect, later identified as 25-year-old Adrian Abelar, was found inside a black Mazda with a woman in the passenger seat. He gave false identification and refused to cooperate. After a few minutes of questioning, deputies asked him to step out of the car. As the door opened, Abelar suddenly exited with a handgun in his right hand. Abelar was hit in the upper body and taken into custody. He survived and was treated at a local hospital.
Hey, get on the ground! Get on the ground!
In Wisconsin, officers were called to a gas station after reports of a tall woman causing a disturbance. Employees said she was over 6 feet tall and had been yelling threats.
Walking. Okay, she said that you've been here for a while. Do you mind if we talk?
she's a lion.
Do you mind if we talk outside, Shakira?
Can you please not tell me?
When police arrived, they asked her several times to step out of the vehicle. She refused and claimed her rights were being violated.
You want me to walk first? Let's go.
Yes. Okay. You're not gonna shoot me nowhere. You're not gonna shoot me nowhere, ma'am.
Okay, well.
Always gonna be a mother.
Despite multiple warnings, she continued shouting, demanded a lawyer, and said she already had bail money ready. Officers remained calm and explained the situation.
You're always saying there's a trespass on me from everywhere.
I'm gonna place you in cuffs right now because
Thanks.
I don't arrest.
Who cares?
Alright, just up, down. First up.
Don't.
Alright, move along.
Oh, wonderfully.
Alright.
So they always want to say, I'm not dropping nothing. If you touch me, bro.
Go for it. I deployed already. I deployed.
Let's go. Get done up. I'm pregnant. And you keep on saving me. For what?
You're
Don't
being
know.
placed under arrest.
You're violating my human rights. Stop. You will not hurt me. You are not allowed to touch me. Lawyer! Follow the law!
Eventually, she was arrested for trespassing and resisting law enforcement.
Take me to jail!
She yelled non-stop during the arrest and threatened to sue the department.
Not to talk to me. I want her not to touch me. I want her to stop commanding me.
As they got closer, Dam stepped out with his right hand hidden in his pocket.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Get on the fucking ground right now. Get on the fucking ground.
Despite repeated commands to get down and show his hands, Dam pulled out a gun and pointed it at the officer.
Shots fired.
Both officers responded instantly, firing at his lower body.
Where is he? You see him? You see him?
Yep, right here. Let's go.
Get on your fucking face!
Roll on your face!
Hold on! Stay right there! Get on the ground! Let me see your fucking
Guns right here. Guns right here.
right here!
Dam collapsed, and officers rushed in to secure and provide aid. Medical attention was given at the scene.
Juliet 460, we have
But his injuries were too severe. Dam was later pronounced dead. He reached for a gun while ignoring commands. Was the shooting justified? Comment 1, yes, officers had no choice. What started as a routine traffic stop on November 6, 2022, quickly escalated near 7th Street and Broadway in Alexandria.
To the truck. Yeah, go to it. Walk over here. Walk over here. Walk to your truck.
8th and Broadway.
To the back of your truck. Show me. Keep your hands out your pockets. Put them on the. Walk to the back of your truck. Face the back of your. Face your truck for me. Face the truck. Huh? What's the issue? Because you agitated, you turn around, you ain't following.
Deputy Anderson tried to detain the driver, 45-year-old Derek Kittling. Kittling resisted, and a physical struggle broke out. He reached for the deputy's taser, wrestling him to the ground. As the fight intensified, the deputy called for backup. When Kittling gained control of the taser, the deputy fired his weapon.
Shot fired! Shot fired!
Kittling was shot and later died at the hospital. The case sparked protests and public debate across Thomas County.
Go 3.
Shots fired, one subject down. Gunshot wound to the head.
A police unit was responding to an emergency involving a man reportedly armed with a gun as sirens echoed through the Adams neighborhood.
All units, officer 30 South, all units, officer 30 South, Adams, James, officer 30 South, Adams, James.
On the way to the scene, a patrol car collided with a Toyota Corolla at the intersection of Adams and Gramercy. Even when officers are doing their job, accidents can still happen, especially when seconds matter. If you hear a police siren, slow down and make way safely. A few seconds can mean the difference between life and tragedy. A stolen car was spotted heading south on US 23, sparking a high-speed chase. Fenton City Police gave pursuit, with Livingston County deputies joining as the car moved west on Highland Road. Near Argentine Road, deputies deployed spike strips, but the driver swerved to avoid them and sideswiped a stopped vehicle.
Water on the sticks.
The chase continued onto Hughes Road, where the suspect ran a stop sign.
Alright, PI, we gotta roll over.
Slammed into a Chevrolet Silverado, flipping it against the guardrail. Both vehicles were badly damaged, but no one was seriously hurt. The driver, 42-year-old Jeremy Nelson, was arrested on the spot and charged with fleeing police and possessing a stolen car. When you steal and run, someone always pays the price. If it were you, would you make the same choice? In the crowded streets of Sao Paulo, a police officer chased a fleeing suspect on a two-seater motorcycle. Both riders weaved through tight alleys and between cars at dangerously high speeds. The officer stayed close. At one point, he attempted to kick the suspect off the bike while riding alongside. It was a risky maneuver on unfamiliar terrain, but the chase continued. In cities like these, where every corner twists and every second counts, it's not just speed that wins, it's knowing when to push and when to pull back. May 9th, 2025. Bakersfield deputies responded to reports of a man with weapons on Water Street. They found 42-year-old Sadi Giovanni Diaz body cam footage shows Diaz pointing a gun at a deputy.
Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it!
Shots were fired, Diaz was hit, but still managed to shoot back, injuring one deputy in the arm.
999.
¡Tira la pistola! ¡Tira la pistola! ¡Estamos arrestos!
A nearby woman said she had also been shot by Diaz. Both victims were hospitalized.
Hey, I'm hit, bro.
Diaz was arrested and charged with attempted murder, kidnapping, armed assault, and illegal firearm possession. A newly released video from the sheriff's office shows the full pursuit of a vehicle reported stolen 2 weeks earlier. When spotted, the driver hit the gas, weaving through crowded streets. Narrowly passing other cars to evade police, the chase stretched across residential areas, each turn putting more lives at risk. At a red light intersection, the suspect ran the signal and crashed into a vehicle stopped ahead. Officers quickly moved in and took the suspect into custody. Fortunately, no one was seriously injured. Just minutes of reckless escape could have ended lives. Would you choose to run or stop and face the consequences?
And Oakman and Ford. Florida plate.
A suspect in Dearborn had one goal: avoid arrest, even if it meant driving in reverse.
In reverse on Ford Road, going eastbound on Ford. Single male occupant, air mail.
Air mail, eastbound Ford, collided with patrol vehicle.
Dashcam footage captured a reckless chase, with the suspect backing up at high speed through city streets, weaving between traffic and nearly hitting parked cars. Despite the unusual tactic, officers kept a safe distance and coordinated units ahead.
28, as soon as they get with us, we're gonna turn it over. He's still going in reverse on the draw. Forward.
Eventually, the suspect ran out of space and options. He was taken into custody without further incident. The case remains under investigation, but one thing's clear, some risks just aren't worth it. What would you do if a simple traffic crash led to a deadly standoff? May 17th, 2025, Houston police responded to a 3-car crash on North Freeway. One vehicle fled the scene. Officers cleared traffic and shared a description, a green SUV.
They got video footage and everything, buddy. I'm not here to debate about it. Okay. You said what?
So which one?
Okay. You didn't want to provide any information, you know, it's state law to do that, right? What did you hit?
Final update on 19.
Alright. Alright. I'm not going to debate about it.
As officers tried to detain the driver for questioning, he lifted his shirt, reached for a gun at his waistband, and pulled it out.
Hey, whoa, up, down, 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 down! Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired! Hey, whoa, up, down, down!
2 HPD officers discharged their weapons, striking the suspect. They provided aid until medics arrived, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. One wrong decision, and a traffic violation became a fatal confrontation. Sometimes choosing not to run is the bravest and safest choice. Once again, justice is spoken. Don't forget to like and subscribe to catch more thrilling pursuits from 911 Chase.